There are no Dalton vehicles being repossessed. I know exactly who you're talking to. So it's been taken care of. So I don't know where you're getting your information from.
You see, I know exactly who told you that. And it's not true. And because it's not true, I know exactly who it was that told you that. And by the way, I don't know where you're getting this information from. This is how they just be talking. They just be like, I'm just going to say words. I'm just going to throw these words out and I'm going to hope that they land in the right place like a puzzle. Hey, yo, it's your girl, J9 Eve. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, get into the comments. Let me know what you think about this. As you can see, we are archiving. We're archiving tonight, okay? I found this interesting scene, okay? It kind of displays what happens when you give these trolls an inch and how many miles they try to take. Of course, it starts out with Tiffany giving a lecture about how y'all need to learn and y'all can't be learned. And I'm trying to teach y'all something and y'all won't take it. Okay. It starts out like that. But it also has Lacey. This is back when Lacey was still there. Okay. So I'm not going to do no whole lot of chit chat in the beginning. Okay. So we're just going to hop on in and y'all will see why mama picked this scene because hilarious. Okay.
Stop following blind. I keep telling y'all that.
Yeah.
Educate yourself. Learn.
Learn.
But y'all won't. Everybody want to earn, but don't want to learn. Get a clue. Go ahead, Lacey.
Yeah, go ahead, Lacey. What you gotta say, Lacey?
I just want to address something that the trustee house said in reference to the email that you got.
Okay.
So you say as far as vehicles being repossessed, there are no Dalton vehicles being repossessed.
Okay. So apparently House had said something about the vehicles being repossessed. Now Lacey's going to be addressing that. Now he says what he says now I thought was hilarious. He instantly like he says something and then count to 20 and he contradicts himself completely the opposite direction.
In reference to the email that you got, so you say as far as vehicles being repossessed, there are no Dalton vehicles being repossessed. I know exactly who you're talking to.
Okay. He said there are no vehicles being repossessed. I know exactly who you're talking to. I know where you got that information from and it's inaccurate. It's not right. I know who said it. Now remember that he just said that.
And guess what? It's been taken care of. I got a whole armory of ammunition with not a bill. So it's been taken care of. So I don't know where you're getting your information from.
You see, I know exactly who told you that. And it's not true. And because it's not true, I know exactly who it was that told you that. And by the way, I don't know where you're getting this information from. This is how they just be talking. They just be like, I'm just going to say words. I'm just going to throw these words out and I'm going to hope that they land in the right place like a puzzle. Okay. I'm going to hope that they land in a proper spot. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. This is how these people function. Shit's hilarious.
Who's emailing you, but I have no problem with sitting down with you and saying, guess what? This is what's going on. But you won't do it because guess what? It's fact. So anytime you want to sit down with me to find out what's going on with the police department, trustee, I have no problem with it. But don't sit up here and say what's going on as far as the police department without a false narrative. That's all I'm saying.
Well, thank you for that. I also emailed that to the finance director, village administrator. So this is the first update I've got. So I thank you.
Wow. You know what? But see, you
see that? No. So because House, humble ass fucking House, it's like, well, thank you for trying to, reply to whatever that is now, saying this now when I've been asking, you fucker. But I did finally get some type of response from somebody or whatever. Okay. Now, Lacey, of course, not a humble bone in his big, crooked, weird ass fucking body. Ain't not a humble bone in it. He immediately, and the whole gang pounces as well. They soon as this happens, him giving that little bit of grace, the whole crew is about to pounce. This is what they do. Check it out.
Problem. This could have been taken care of before you got here.
If I would have got a response,
He said, if I would have got a response, I would have. Exactly. But they're going to talk over and act like he didn't just fucking say that.
Wait, in front of the people. You chose to. I'm sorry. Did you just
let him finish. Come on.
Look at that. And here she let him finish. No, I don't want to let him finish. Dumbass. I don't want to. I just decided I don't want to. So that's why I'm not gonna. Okay. I can't stand this. Oh my gosh. She's just the worst. They're all gonna pounce. Do what?
Come on. Let them finish.
To get to a board meeting and put it in front of the people, and you got everybody laughing and think it's cute. It's not cute.
Yes, it is. It's cute. You ain't cute, but it is cute, and you ain't cute. Okay, that's how that goes.
Not gonna put my guys in jeopardy. I'm gonna tell you right now, because the police department is the heart of this village. Because when something happens,
is it the heart? Is it the heart of the village? Oh, okay. I thought it was the terrorists in the town, but whatever.
Guess what? You call in the police department. If you don't need the police department, don't call. But don't sit up here and say, guess what? What's not being done? That's done. And if you want proof, I have no problem with it. But sit down.
Yeah, I would like some proof, bitch. It would be nice if I could get some proof. Bitch, that bit there. Yes, asshole, I would like proof. Been asking for it forever. Took them forever to even get back to me. Not saying they even answered my fucking questions, but they replied in some kind of way. It's all I even have right now. But he acting like, oh, we've been so transparent. We just, soon as you ask us stuff, we just give it to you. We don't give you no lecture and tell you how we already gave it to you when we didn't. We don't do none of that. You wonder how, look, and now this right here took place 2/5/24. This is a year and a month ago. This is 13 months ago. These motherfuckers have been doing this consistently, and Tiffany can't figure out for the life of her how she lost her super mayor position. I say super mayor because she lost her supervisor and her mayor position. But if you ask her, she don't know how it happened.
Sit down and talk to me. Don't get in front of a board meeting and say what you say.
I'm going to say whatever the fuck I want when I want to say it. You fired bastard, you. Now, ain't that something? I bet he wondering why he ain't there no more either.
That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
get your facts straight first before you come to a board meeting.
Okay.
If I can get a response, then I would not make a statement.
And I get that part. But you know what? You can also get a response from me, the head of the department, that can give you the information that you need.
Look at that. Tiffany, why are you fucking talking? Let him talk. Remember, bitch? Let him talk. Ain't that funny? She let him talk. Don't interrupt. Let him talk. But she making her little noise, squawking while in the middle of them talking. Let him talk, Tiffany. Let him talk. Let him finish. Oh my God, I just pissed myself off.
Okay. All right, go ahead, Tangenique.
Look at that. And now she's gonna let everybody in the line go ahead and say their piece. Even though Belcher wanted to say something. And then also so did Brittany Norwood, but she gonna let her whole crew speak first.
We recognize also since we discussion.
So let me address what's the AP process. Since we all don't work together and you all work in silence.
There you go, Tangenique. There's now Tangenique. Okay, where's Tangenique? Oh yeah, she fired. I just thought I'd remind you where Tangenique went. She was the one with the finances, who never had the finances. Okay, that was her.
Each department head enters their own invoices. They make their orders. They talk with vendors. They know what they need. So if you did have a question about where their orders are, if we have not received the invoices and they have not been inputted, the person to go to would be the department head. So when he's saying, can you please speak to me about the invoices, it's because he really knows the status of where the service was, who was ordered, and whatever was going on.
That's fine, Tangenique. It's not a matter of we don't think that they know the answer, bitch. It's that we know they ain't gonna tell the answer, ho. That's what we saying. We don't think y'all don't know. The people ain't in there saying that Tiffany don't know where the money's at. They're saying she won't tell them where the money is at. She won't share that information. Stupid. And that's why you fired with this fake ass fucking bracelet on. She got that bitch from Amazon, okay? She expects that you'll believe that that's a real Van Cleef. But it's not a Van Cleef. Because no. Because absolutely not. She thinks that you'll believe it because Tiffany gave her this little $80,000, $90,000 a year salary. You ain't gonna buy no fucking Van Cleef when you making 90,000. Okay, that's not Van Cleef. That's still not a Van Cleef type of salary to get that. Okay, no, absolutely not. It's a fake. That's from Amazon. Okay, quit fronting. You want to talk crazy? Let's just talk. We just talking crazy together. Look at her. She thinks she done served up something, honey. She like that. And that's why you fired, Tangenique. And what you doing now?
Go ahead.
I know you ain't working at Good Burger because that ain't a thing no more.
I'm not going to belabor the point, but I'm going to pray.
Oh, now this motherfucker right here. Okay, they also fired. He got fired twice. He got fired from this one, ran over to the Thornton Township, got fired there too. The reason he's going to stand up and do what he's about to do is because House just got finished saying, don't pray for me no more because you You something is wrong with you, okay? I don't want you praying for me no more, okay? Because he gets up and pray and then lie bold-faced. So House said, don't pray for me no more. So, of course, him being a dick, he's going to stand up and do what? Let's see.
For those who despitefully use me and speak all manner of evil against me, so I will continue to pray
Wow.
Ain't that something?
for this village. And each one of you, if you can just ask yourself, have you ever come to me as a department head and asked me, what do I need? I can say, Clerk Key.
I'm going to tell you how strange this guy is. He done been fired, got fired some more. Now he's completely unemployed. He ain't getting paid at all because Tiffany damn sure ain't paying him out of her own pocket. That ain't a thing. But during the elections and stuff, even though he's fired from both, he don't have no job. He don't got no job. And he ain't got no time to get no job because Tiffany still got him as an errand boy. He's walking around handing out flyers and lurking around the building during the elections and the people voting, early voting and stuff like that. In what looks like a disguise. This guy is so strange.
Every time she called, if she's honest, and she sent me the email, I respond back immediately. Okay? Not one of you. I spoke to you, Trustee House. I honor the seat, but I don't respect what you say. Because I spoke with you personally and I asked you, I said, Jason, maybe you don't like the way I do business or like the way the mayor do business, but can you tell me, we've said this face to face. I said, tell me one thing you've done since you've been here for 8 years. You said this out of your mouth, and I quote, I've done nothing because no one asked me to do it. Okay, you can refute that, but you and I had that conversation. And so just think about it.
Look at Tiffany.
Tell the people what you've done. Okay, Trustee Belcher, Trustee House, Trustee Norwood, Trustee Tammy Brown. What have you done to help these people? Okay, maybe
I can tell you what they did. They got rid of your ass. Oh, they did a good job. They did a good job. And then they inspired. Their job that they did was so good that they then inspired. Okay, they inspired the Thornton Township trustees to do the same fucking thing. Fire you. That's what they done. That's what they. You want to know what they did? They did that. They turned you from employed and talking shit to unemployed and just roaming around, loitering in a parking lot on election day. That's what they did. Like magic.
I've erred. Okay, maybe I erred to be passionate about changing people's lives. But you tell me what you've done. I don't take offense to it. I just continue to take charge. So I appreciate it. Give me an opportunity. But we need the trustees to hear what we're saying as department heads. Come to me and ask me what I need for my department for you to start.
Bitch, I ain't coming to you to ask you to do your fucking job. Come to me and ask me to give you the shit that I'm supposed to give you and am being already paid to give you. That's what he just said. That's what he just said. That's what he just said. I didn't say that. He said that.
Taking things out because you don't know how that affects our residents.
Yep.
Look at her,
I
yeah.
need to be recognized.
All right, go ahead.
Let me first start off by saying, Mayor, that's the issue that we have. You say out your mouth, oh, you don't say what you said. It's not your job to tell me what to say. 22,000 residents, when they voted, they gave me permission to say whatever I decide to say in this seat.
Thank you.
And that's what you do not understand.
That's what she
You sit up here with these smoke and mirrors. This is not a dictatorship. You're not Putin, and this is not Russia.
Ooh,
this is
I
a
know
democracy.
that's right. This is wow. This is aging well. It's speaking to kind of what is going on in the world right now. Look at her, Norwood, looking into the future, honey. She saw what was coming next.
That's why we are here. You say, oh, me and my people in the back, we do this, we do that. They don't do anything. They don't do anything. First off, our job is legislation. Because I know someone asked about our job. Could you let me finish?
I know that's right. Tiffany, are you going to tell him to shut the fuck up? Are you going to tell him to let her finish? Let me guess. No, you're not going to say nothing, Tiffany?
More, because I'm right now is not the time. Let me finish. So, as the legislative branch,
I'm gonna tell you what you ain't gonna do. What you ain't gonna do is piss off Brittany Norwood. Okay, when you know when you done pissed off Brittany Norwood, you fucking up. She couldn't be no sweeter.
our job is to oversee the finances and to create ordinances. That's our job.
Damn.
So first, when you all sit up here and say, "Oh well, you all voted no for this, you all voted no for that," that's our job. That is what the people elected us to sit up here and do.
Thank you.
To monitor the finances, because they know, the government know that there may be people like you who sit up here and just spend all willy-nilly without the board's discretion.
Exactly.
That's why we put ordinances in place.
Thank you.
You say, oh, well, what about the money? What about the money? Our job is to oversee the finances. But yet, I have an email here where Trustee House is asking, hey, guys, we haven't received the financial report since September. Hey, guys, we haven't received credit card statements, so we don't know what's been spent since June of 2023. This is almost a whole nother year. Payroll reports. We haven't received the payroll report since December. So when we talk about what we're doing, this is what we are here to do. At the end of the day, when they say, oh, well, put this back in the budget, put that back in the budget. First off, they don't even follow the budget, because if they did, we wouldn't be $7 million in debt if they did.
Damn.
If we did, we would have the mayor spending an overtime of a whole entire $1 million.
Tiffany, let her finish. Tiffany, shut the fuck up and let her finish. Let her finish, like you would say. Okay? That's the hypocrisy. Just in that, and that alone caused a need for her to be gone. The fact that she would let him finish. Oh, rude. Oh, geez, so unprofessional. Let him finish. Ugh. And then 2 seconds later, here you are interrupting fucking people when they say stuff that you don't like. That alone is a cause for you to lose your position and never get it back and be humiliated. Okay.
We're talking about the police. We're not saying the police is not doing a good job. What we're saying is you're assigning all of them.
I am. That's what I'm saying.
To be with you when they should be out here protecting the residents so we can all feel safe.
That part.
So you sit here and say, oh, well, we did give them the paperwork. Why would we be in court demanding to receive paperwork in which we received? That's the thing. When she sit here and she say, oh, they're lying. So what do? We went on YouTube and provided receipts. People love the receipts so much because now they can see who was lying and who was telling the truth. But what did our administration do at that point? Cut off access. So now we can't see credit card statements.
Damn.
We don't know what's being spent. We talk about what's scary. You know what's scary to me as a trustee who had the people elect me to do this job? What's scary is not how much is in our bank account.
Now, keep in mind, like I said, this is 13 months ago that this was going on. They just now are starting to get to where they can see stuff. They had to hire an outside person to come in and attempt to see the shit. Even this is so far into, they've been doing it all this time. But this, what she's talking about, is already a year old, a year and like 13 months old, a year and a month old. You know what I'm saying? Like, just so that them having no fucking clue, having no idea what's going on. And then for Lightfoot to come in and then show these receipts to where all this money's been going, like all this stuff, for them to see it now, looking back and just thinking like, oh my God, this is the shit that they were doing when they were giving us the business in these meetings and like we were crazy. This is what they were doing in secret. And then looking at us like we're crazy.
That's scary. Not knowing what position our deficit is in. When we last checked, it was a $7 million deficit in September. So let's talk about facts. You sit up here and you demean us all day like you have children up here, and which you do not. Do your job. Be a great leader. Talk to your board. You all say, oh, well, they want to prove this. They don't know what's going on. How about it's your job to be a good leader and tell us?
Yeah.
That's your job. We shouldn't have to call you every meeting. Call my phone. How about you be a good leader? Bring RFPs to the forefront. So not just us, but the residents and everybody else in America know how the money is being spent. But residents, if she loves you so much, why won't she present the RFPs for the board? Because that's all we're asking for. We're saying, hey, spend the money, get the services, but let's get the best bang for our services. Why are we paying $10,000 for a tree that costs $1,000? But she say kickbacks. Who's receiving the real kickbacks? And that's why we are asking for receipts. Show us the information. Give us the facts. You sit up here, you talk about what we're doing, what we're not doing. Just do your job. Don't worry about my job. My job is to sit up here and do what the residents elected me to do.
That's what I'm talking about. This is all the things. These are the things that are going on that they've been dealing with for so long. So when they look so happy and they were so all willing to really just put everything that they have into trying to get through this election and win this and why it was so important, these are the things to know. This is what it was looking like. And this is 13 months ago. And they had Brittany Norwood so stressed out. Nobody in the universe is as sweet as Brittany Norwood, okay? She is nothing but sweetness. Nothing but sweetness. So, you know, when you piss her off enough to where she's showing you that she's pissed, you done fucked up. You are the villain. You are the problem, okay? That's what that is. All right. Y'all behave. I'm not gonna do it. Absolutely not. Just no. Okay. But mama love you. Yes, she do. Ooh. Peace.